How's it going, everyone? We're going to be doing third game of a three-game series against the Marlins before the Mets face an important homestand. Well, they'll face off against the first-place Braves tomorrow. So Jacob deGrom versus Jordan Yamamoto. And partly cloudy is good for April 30th. It's going to be Jacob deGrom's start. Some changes to the lineup today. Yoenis Cespedes gets the afternoon off. It'll be Dominic Smith swinging the hot bat, and he'll be getting some playing time in left field. And also Jeff McNeil getting the day off. It'll be Robinson Cano at second base, and Rene Rivera behind the plate. So Dominic Smith slotting in the number 6 spot behind Alonso. All right. I think this looks good here. Mets currently hanging on to third place in the National League East. Mets 6-4 in their last 10 games.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Jordan Yamamoto starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
All right,
here's the pitch.
Started.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Nimmo A 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2, here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Pitch outside the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Aggressive base running once again by the Mets. Not working out.
Now the 1-0. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw is wild and it gets away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
So Conforto's up.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That two-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled off.
Just barely got a piece there. That was a ball.
The 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Let's take a look at the lineups here. Nope. How do you do it? Yeah, I guess I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, batting order. That's how you do it. Okay, so here are the lineups for today's game. So VR will be leading off. Rojas, Dickerson, the number 3 spot. Really no changes there. All right.
Second baseman, Jonathan Mia.
Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So deGrom has gotten off to a really good start this season, but he had that start he'd like to forget in Atlanta a few days ago.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That was a
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He started that game pitching very well, and then with the rain delay,
From the windup,
came back
the
onto
2-0
the mound
pitch.
after the rain delay and just did not have it anymore.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
He
Conforto
misplayed
is
it.
there, and he has it
What
for
was
the out.
that? What was that? He caught it for
Batting
the out,
third.
but
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
it's like a shoestring catch.
Ready
there.
now,
What was that?
Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
All right, I need to see. Oh, I can't.
The pitch.
I want to see a replay.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
It's possible that Conforto momentarily lost that one in the 4 p.m. sun, but able
He's
to
ready.
at least,
Here's the 0-1.
correct and get it.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Dickerson's been a thorn in the Mets side this
1,
series,
2, 3
but,
go the Marlins. Still
gets
no
outmatched
score.
here.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
See the shift for Alonso.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
So Dominic
That hook
Smith
stayed up in the zone. You can see he
getting
struggled
the
with that
start.
curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Smith has really crushed the ball this year.
And a
Hasn't
slider
had a lot of
stays
playing
outside, and he
time.
falls behind 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So Smith hit by
Here
pitch.
comes
Now
the
bring up
second baseman,
Cano.
Robinson Cano. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Not bad. He's got his average up to 300.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Late on that.
Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Weak contact.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with another 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's
He's got it.
double play.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Every time you
99
go out there to
miles an
start
hour
a game
there.
on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Bottom of the second here with no score. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks
Back
great
to
to
the
begin
hard
this
ball.
start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now batting, Harold Ramirez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the
Fastball's
inning
really
is
working for him.
over. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in, Rene Rivera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
So Rivera getting
First
the
pitch
start
coming,
behind
here
home
it
plate
is.
today.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yamamoto
Pitch on the
looking
way.
for a clean inning this time.
Now A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
All right.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The set and the 1-0.
Ooh, right down the middle there. Yamamoto, a Hawaii native. Filipino and Japanese ancestry.
Hit hard on the ground to first.
To Cooper.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Matt Joyce. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joy.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Jordan Yamamoto. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it the side is retired.
Left field.
Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter.
So
He's going to
Smith
turn it loose right here.
Showing some leather in left field. Not really known for his prowess out there.
Strike called, 2-1.
Defensive prowess.
You know,
out
Matty,
there.
I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of
Getting a
the
chance to
season
play
and course of
today.
this game to get
He's
in
been
1-0,
swinging the bat
2-0,
well. Getting a chance to
3-1
play today with
counts.
the day off
Guarantee
for
yourself a
Cespedes.
fastball
Foul
80 to
ball.
90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael
So the
Conforto.
Mets trying to give Cespedes some rest.
Digging
before
in
the
to
big
try it
series
again,
against the
Michael
Braves.
Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the
It's been
first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Very much a hanger.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Joyce to the track, to the wall, and they take the lead.
All
It's
right.
gone.
All right. Full count.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
To the opposite field. That's the first or second row there.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball,
Oh.
strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the air out to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Miguel Rojas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. As he takes a called strike on the black.
100 miles an hour.
Looking to put
inside
the ball
corner.
in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Got him swinging. Chased it well
one.
out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
That was hit squarely. Cooper
No mistake what he was sitting
there.
on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Brian Anderson.
So 2-out single. Third baseman Anderson is up.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up
Slider.
strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. So striding forward now, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rene Rivera.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
deGrom.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Really just looking
2
to
runs, 4
work
hits,
the count
and
here.
no errors on the Mets line score so far. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always
Realized
like
a little
watching
late
pitchers
there.
that attack with their
Better
fastballs
swing at
until
it.
there's a reason to start
Thought it was
mixing
going to
it
be
up.
low,
He
and
hasn't
then
needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one.
realized not.
And there was another good fastball for a
catching the
strikeout
corner,
there.
I think.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Fly
On the
to
move
center.
is Joyce. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
So deGrom goes back to work facing number 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, number 47. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
And that shot from the Marlins dugout there. Caught a glimpse of Mel Stottlemyre Jr., the Marlins pitching coach, son of former Yankees pitcher and pitching coach Mel Stottlemyre, late Mel Stottlemyre, who passed away in 2019.
Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Settles under it.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
deGrom no longer sporting the huge head of hair. Cut that a couple of years ago.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So far, it's really looking like a gem for deGrom. Pitch count's still pretty low, 57 pitches, so he could be here for a while, unless the Marlins figure out.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, there's a big pitch there. Joyce was taking. Full count.
3-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss got him reaching.
Up.
And that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Yimi Garcia and Sterling Sharp.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. A shot to second base and
Laced
handled
right
for
at
the
him.
first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Davis.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Davis
One
had
out,
the day off
nobody on.
yesterday.
Ball 2 now.
Was picked
Maybe
off
a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let
to end
that
the
front
game.
side open up a little
In
early
game
to
1
try
of the
to
series.
pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Over his
Line,
head.
that's a base hit in
That
the left
gets by
field.
him.
And this will bang up against the wall.
not too much speed, so he'll hold
he'll
up
pull
at
into
second.
with one away. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
See a replay there. Eh. So runner in scoring position for the cleanup hitter.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Oh, don't you dare. That was more close than I'd like it to be.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a half-hearted
he's outta
attempt
here.
that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most
Disappointing
difficult calls
showing
for an ump
for
to make.
Conforto, but
Taking a
here
look
comes
at show motion, the batter
Alonso.
doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Pete Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
It was the big blow. Oh, they don't want to face him.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Challenge accepted
Next
for
for the Mets,
Dominic Smith.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the
breaking
ball
ball.
game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
It's big out there for Miami.
Francisco Cervelli is going to come off
That'll
the
do
bench
it
as
for
he'll be
Yamamoto.
asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Francisco Cervelli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Nope. Outside.
Just missed.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70%.
Oh, that's down the
Meanwhile, now
third
this
base
is
line.
a fair ball down
That's
the line
perfectly
left, and
placed.
that ought to be
Smith
good for
has to
extra
chase
bases.
it all the way to the wall.
And they've really got something going here. Runners
No.
at second and third to start the inning.
Oh,
Finally, a little something for them
you
to
couldn't
get
have
excited
asked
about.
for
Yeah,
a
a
better
runner can begin
placed
with a
ground
single
ball.
swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Well, the Marlins now very much in
Ready
this
with
game.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Hops
That's
this
popped
one
up.
deGrom.
deGrom calls for it, and he's got it.
Out.
The batter.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way.
Couple of nice
Put
pitches
something
there.
in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swung
he
on
got
and missed.
him.
He got him on strikes.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So now it comes down to Cooper.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
That's what
Back-to-back
Cy Young
strikeouts
Award
keep
winners
them
are
out
made
of
of.
danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network.
What an out.
Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 93, Yimmy.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The catcher, Rene Rivera.
Stepping up now, Rene Rivera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fouled away.
High pitch there.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Hey,
Hit out
that's a
towards
bouncer.
second.
Nope.
Reined in.
Thought I might
Throwing
have a
the dirt,
chance.
but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Rivera looking pretty chill there behind the plate. He wants a slider.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
And deGrom still throwing 98 miles an hour here.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Right down the pipe. Fouls it off.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field.
He'll stay in the yard.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
It's deeper than I expected.
But we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Show Track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
First pitch swinging.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here it comes on 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. A runner on first. With 2 away. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
A day to
Mets
forget for
strand
Conforto.
1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, Matt Joyce. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, John Birdie.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he misses 2-1. Slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game.
Gotta get some action going here. So Lugo and Wilson start throwing.
First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. On
what a
first
play.
Double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0.
And to get the good speed of VR there. Cano with a nice turn. That's a big double play.
Sterling Sharp enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway. So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Edwin Diaz begins to throw in the bullpen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Oh, this ball is
Forget
hammered
it.
to deep center field. Looking up is Joyce. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
In now, Dominic Smith.
Number 2, Dominic.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the
Smith
right.
wanted to
He's hitless in his 2
hit another one
at-bats
there.
so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make.
Oof.
Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the
So
other
after
way?
the big home run yesterday,
Ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dominic Smith
it's,
is sent
I think it's
packing
an
for
0
the
for 3
third
today
time
and a hit
today.
by pitch. Dominic Smith, now
Stepping
Cano.
up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box, Rene Rivera. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez
Catch.
is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
It's time for a pinch hitter. Great outing by deGrom. But I am not going to get cocky.
Jed Lowry will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Jed Lowry.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's 3-0 New York. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Before I forget here, one more substitution here. We need some defense here. Jake Marisnik comes into the game
All
to
set
play
for
left
the
field.
bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike
He's
out
got
here
it.
yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So after the Mets couldn't get Dickerson out, seemed like the first couple of games of this series, he strikes out 4 times today.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Diaz looking to close it out. He looks in.
Miami down to their last strike. Swing
Put it in the
and a
books.
miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The New York Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jacob deGrom earns win number 4 on the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Jordan Yamamoto pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
All right. So a nice win there. Let's take a look at the
final
highlights.
line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious
Alonso's
New York Mets, 3
home run
runs
in the
on
4th.
8 hits, no errors. They left
Opposite
7 men
field.
on base. For the Marlins, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes.
deGrom with the scowl there.
Thank you for
Dickerson
joining us
had a
here
day to
this
forget.
afternoon.
Striking
And
out
we
4
remind you to
times, 3 of them
please
against
drive
deGrom.
home
There's one of
safely.
them. It's one of the best pitching performances of the year by a Mets pitcher. This was one of the biggest outs of the game there. A double play that VR hit into in the bottom of the 8th inning. And there's Alonso's absolute bomb to center field in the 9th. Gave the Mets a little bit more breathing room. Diaz comes in to save it. Strikes out Dickerson. And then Cooper to end the game. So, really nice win. 2 for 3 for Alonso. Let's take a look at the box score. 3 for 4 for Davis. So, it's a nice day for him. Yeah, 3 strikeouts for Conforto. Walk, but 3 strikeouts. So, not a good day for him. Also, 3 strikeouts for Smith. Ouch, I didn't even realize that. So, after the big home run yesterday, yeah, gets a chance in the lineup, but not much to show for it. deGrom's ERA back down to 1.7 after ballooning over 2 after his weak performance against Atlanta. Marlins hitters, they're pretty much baffled. 2 hits today, one by VR, one by Cooper. That's it. 2 walks, one by Ramirez, and one by the pinch hitter, Berti. Tough loss for Yamamoto. He pitched well, but didn't get the run support. All right, well, we'll see our matchup for tomorrow. There it is.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Jacob deGrom struck out 15 overall with the win as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 3-0. Joe Ross earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Nationals downed the Brewers 4-3. The Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 1-0.
Citi Field. The
Redbirds sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. The Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-2.
Tomorrow. I'm just
Jorge
Soler
was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Royals claimed the victory over the Orioles 4-2. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 6-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Justin Verlander struck out 15 overall with the win as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 9-5.
1-2 on the season.
Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Let's take a look at the standings real quick. And there you go. Mets still in 3rd, 16 and 15. And then they'll face off against the 1st place Braves tomorrow. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow. Mets will be playing at home in the black uniform. And we'll see what we can do against the 1st place Braves. Let's cut that lead down. All right, see ya.